It's our off season, so we're trying new things, but it's their preseason, so they're really gonna get their team together. And we're happy to be a gracious host, but we're gonna come out and play. You know, if we can give our players an opportunity to experience playing against pros and maybe beat the pros, you know, we're not gonna hold back. We're gonna come out and play, and that's gonna be a great event.
What's the benefit for you?
Well, I think it's fantastic from a recruiting standpoint. The fact that our players get an opportunity to play against pros. I think the atmosphere, and when you talk about spring soccer, sometimes it's a little bit diluted. There's not a whole lot of excitement to it. So I think it brings a bit of a target on your calendar to say, hey, let's get ready for that Armada game. Not that the other games don't matter, but I think it kind of brings a little excitement to the players where spring is a little mundane at times, but from a recruiting standpoint, it's fantastic to be able to play against top caliber players.
Andy, you played at Furman. Did you play against pro teams?
In the spring, and it's Mauricio hit it head on. I mean, it breaks up the monotony of spring. You're doing strength and conditioning. You're doing practices. You got games, but usually against teams you've played before, so it's not super exciting. Right. And then we threw in the Charleston Battery and the Atlanta Silverbacks when we were at Furman, and you get up for those.
Yeah,
you're a college player. It's exciting, and you knew coming in that's something coach would sell you on is, hey, we're going to play pro teams in the spring. You're going to get to see how you match up. So as a player, it's really exciting.
Especially nowadays, every kid, it wasn't different when we played, but I think there's so much soccer in America now. The reality of the dream is so much more within reach of playing professional football. So the fact that you have an opportunity to play against a team, I think is huge. You're kind of going into college and that transition between youth and pro. There's a college system, and you can kind of test your waters there.